Let's get straight into it. Harley Johnstone, maybe could you do a video on how your overall calories drop off over time on a high sugar, low fat diet? I feel like this is true for almost all long-term high carb vegans, but I've never heard you talk about it. Great question. This came from the coaching group. If you want your weight loss questions, your cycling, your running, your legal questions in some instances, if you want your questions answered by me one-on-one, go to durianrider.com, join the coaching group, and I can help you have the best angle, the best foot forward. Why get second-rate advice, on many things, especially weight loss. Like, weight loss is my forte. Building brands on social media, six-figure income from your iPhone, that's my forte. Living a life of more simplicity and fun and emotional, financial, physical freedom, that's my forte, okay? Cycling tips, running tips, that's my forte. All right, let's get into it. So this is a great question. I have done videos about it, but like what I do here, we do repetition, because repetition is the mother of skill, all right? Repetition is the mother of skill. People like, teach me something new. It's like, dude, you haven't even learned these basic fundamentals yet. Let's get this first things first. Let's walk before we sprint. And this is a great question. This is very true. And I find I need less calories. It feels like I need less calories, and it feels like other people I know need less calories once their bodies are used to what they're doing. And I've trained with over 1,000 professional cyclists. And when I mean pro cyclists, I don't mean the kids living at home funded by mummy and daddy, which is fine. I mean like professional cyclists, like riders who do the Tour de France and stuff like that. And I noticed they just, how they go about things, they need less calories than they did in their first year as a pro cyclist, when they're nervous and they're like, just on the go all the time emotionally. Over time in life, when you do a new job, that first few days, you're just burning through a lot more sugar, because your brain's more on, and you're like, you're more hypervigilant, and you're burning through more glucose, you're burning through more sugar, so you need to eat more. That's why I tell people, always listen to your cravings when it comes to sugar, all right? Never deny the sugar. Or people, I can eat some donuts and a chocolate bar. Yeah, that's sugar in there, which is great, but the bad part is it's full of fat, and the fat you eat is the fat you wear. So put down the donuts, put down the Twinkies, put down the Mars bar and whatever other chocolate you're eating, and pick up other sugar sources that are fat-free. Rice, sweet fruit, sugar on top of your sweet fruit. Jam with rice cakes, no butter, no margarine. Hold the fat. All right, then your body can burn fat. Why would you want to lose body fat and then come home and eat more fat to replace what you just lost? Like, isn't that, it's like vacuuming a room and emptying the vacuum in the room all over the carpet again. You're vacuuming all the corners and the doors and the tops of the shelves. I've got rid of all this dust. And then you're like, well, let's put the dust back where it was. So you go out and do your exercise, you're burning all your fats. You go to work, you're burning your fats, because your body's always burning fat, because you're always breathing. If you're breathing, you're burning fat, because fat burns in the flame of carbohydrate and requires oxygen molecules. 3 kilos of oxygen to burn 1 kilo of fat. So you're burning fat all day, and then you come home or you go to lunch and you eat more fat. You've been vacuuming all day, get rid of the dust, and then you come home and you empty the vacuum all over the ground. Imagine that. You're dusting all day, and the kid comes home and empties the vacuum all over the floor. That's what people are doing when they're trying to burn fat. They're like, I'm going to go do a keto diet, so I'm going to starve myself all day, and then I'm going to come home and have bacon and eggs and think that's going to make me slim. No, it's not. You will lose water weight, and you'll destroy your health and your relationships and be absolutely insane and hard to deal with, and it won't last. It won't last. You'll have keto breath, keto crotch, and you'll have increased risks of heart disease, and you'll guaranteed be insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is built from fat blocking the insulin receptor site. The average doctor doesn't even know this. The average endocrinologist doesn't even know this fact, even though it's taught in the physiology textbooks. Fat blunts insulin. Dietary fat blocks the insulin receptor site. So when you remove the fats from the diet and keep under 10 grams of fat a day, all of a sudden your insulin receptor sites are clean and clear. Sugar can enter the cell, and the body becomes insulin sensitive and needs a lot less insulin. Insulin is an anabolic hormone. It's more anabolic than estrogen. It's more anabolic than testosterone. Bodybuilders use off-label insulin, which is very dangerous, and many bodybuilders die every year from insulin abuse. And but insulin's anabolic, man. It makes you grow. It makes you grow. So if you want to grow less, have less insulin and eat my protocols. That's why all type 2 diabetics who do my protocol no longer are type 2. Okay? It's not magic. It's science. It's proof. It's proven. It works. Throw an apple out of a building, it goes to the ground. It doesn't get wings and fly away. Gravity works. Gravity's real. And you can disagree with me, you're going to be wrong. Fat causes insulin resistance. So you're going to need less fuel over time because your brain needs less. But then once you go into a new situation, then you'll need more. See, that's the mistake a lot of people do is they'll start a new exercise routine or start riding their bike to work and they'll be eating their normal amount of food. And, but all of a sudden they're like, oh, no, I've got to eat a lot more. And some people have eating disorders and they're like, I don't eat more, because if I eat more, I'm going to get fat, because calories in, calories out, right? Eat less, move more. That doesn't work long term. Oh, it works short term, I can lose a bit of weight. No. All you're doing is you're spiking your thyroid, your TSH values, and you're going to slow your metabolism. You're going to feel shit. Always eat the sugar that you crave. Do the work, and then your body will just adjust. Your appetite will just go up. Like if I want to start training more on the bike again, I just go start riding, and my body, my hunger will just go up. My cravings for more carbohydrate will just go up. Just go up. I'll be hungrier, and I have to eat more to satisfy myself, which is great. I'll still be lean as heck, regardless. If I train 50 kilometers a week, cycling, or if I'm training 2,000 kilometers a week, I'm still the same leanness. I'm still a very, very lean individual because I eat low fat the whole time. And if I'm getting too lean, I'll eat more fat to preserve my current body fat levels. Okay? So when you're 44 and you get too lean, people go, oh, what's wrong with you? Look at it. But when you're 18 and you got low body fat, you still look a bit youthful in the face there. But again, this is for men advice. Women, please don't get super ripped. It's not good for your estrogen levels. So there you go. It's you will need, because let's say me and you go for a bike ride. Who are you? You could be anyone. Let's say that you've done a bit of cycling, a bit of bicycle commuting, but you've never done a 100-mile ride, and you've never done a century. And you're like, durianrider, come with me. Can you guide me in my first century? I'm like, yeah, no worries. Let's do it this Sunday. So we meet up at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. It's a warm summer's day. And the night beforehand, you're all nervous. You're like, oh my God, you're fidgeting. You're like, oh my God, can I do this? And you're all hyped up and just churning through all these calories. Me, I'm like doing my usual thing, yawning, relaxing. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do a century tomorrow. Cool. Is it raining? No. Oh, awesome, man. Cool. It's going to be a good day. I'm not burning extra calories because I've done, I don't know how many centuries I've done. Double centuries, triple centuries. It's like washing dishes for me. It's like doing my shoelaces. Doing a century is like doing my shoelaces, literally, emotionally wise. And so I will be like burning a lot less calories even before we start riding. And then we start riding the bike. You'll be all like, oh man, I'm riding durianrider, or I'm just doing a century. I'm like kicking out, yeah. And you'll be all hyped up, which is great. Or you'll be hypervigilant, which is great. And you'll be burning through so many more calories than I will. Maybe we'll be average 200 watts, which for me is quite easy. For you might be like full on. And so you'll be burning more calories than me at 200 watts. People are like, no, hang on, 200 watts is 200 watts. No, it's not. I disagree. 200 watts for a highly trained cyclist like myself who's on performance-enhancing drugs is not the same amount of calorie burn as a noob, relative noob, who's doing their first century. It's not, man. It's not. It's not the same calorie burn. It is on pattern. It's not, man. You know that. You burn more calories when you're nervous and your body's all like, wow, what's going on? That's true. So yeah, just stuff like that. Go with what you know, man. Versus, or they say they. Who's they? Who's they? Fuck they. Listen to me if you want the results I get for people. All right? That sounds arrogant and cultish, but that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Who cares if it's arrogant? Who cares if it's cultish? Will I get you your leaner self? Yes. Is that what you care about? Yes. Let me help you. Okay? Let me help you. These people, oh man, I talk to people all the time. I love it. I love helping people. And the debates, people go, oh, you're cultish. You're in a cult. You're trying to sell me something. You're trying to sell me some pyramid scheme. So I got a $35 ebook. I got coaching. That's it, man. That's it. You know, you can't even spend. Actually, if you bought a bike off me, but you know what I mean. Like in terms of coaching and nutrition, you can't spend more than $350 with me. You can't. You know. Because once you got that, you got everything I've got to offer in terms of the coaching. Okay, even $250 coaching group it goes up, but at the moment it's $250. So you know what I mean? Like I love these people out there, just like man, like you're just sabotaging your own results by questioning what I'm saying. And it's okay to question it in a bit, but questioning it with like I don't believe that. It's like fuck, man. Like you've been scammed your whole life by the weight loss industry. I come along with the truth on a platter, and now you're resisting even more than ever. All these people have lied to you in the past just to scam you, to prey on your vulnerabilities, right, to fuck you over, literally, not get you the results, just prey on your vulnerabilities, and you happily pay them whatever they ask. And I come along, incredible value with the truth, even for free here on YouTube, and people are still questioning it. You know what I mean? Some days I think, man, I should just become a fake netty scammer and just scam these people. No, I can't do that. I can't sleep at night, you know. I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I'd rather be dead broke living in a cardboard box with integrity and absolutely minted, just knowing I've just leveraged people's eating disorders even more, and they're going to suffer because of my advice that I give, because I know it's going to sell better, but it's going to screw people over long term. That's not me. I'm only going to sell the best and tell the best. Nothing but the best for you, for me, the animals in the environment. That's all I can do. I'm allergic to anything else. So that's the deal there, is that's why you will over time, as you get in anything in life, as you get more efficient and effective, you will become, what's the difference between efficient and effective? Effective's getting things done right. Efficient's getting things done, all right? Getting things done. So there's a lot of crossover there, but you need less calories, and your body will tell you how much you need by increasing your carbohydrate cravings or not. And if you're craving more fats, you simply haven't been eating enough carbohydrates. Most likely sucrose. You need to increase your sucrose intake. And that is the best way to do that is add refined sugar, white sugar, table sugar, brown sugar, whatever you want to call it. Add that to sweet fruit, add that to water, add that to frozen fruit in a smoothie, add that to your cereal, add it to your rice, and your life will absolutely transform for the better. When you every day get enough sucrose, which is the most important nutrient for humans, out there's I lose people. Oh, sugar, no, click off, unsubscribe, you're wrong, I'm right. And you don't have to agree with me, but you're still going to be wrong, man. All right? Actually, I'm not right. Nature's right. You need sugar, enough sugar that your cravings are satisfied. Just like sleep. No, I can't sleep. I've got to have some coffee. I've got to have some modafinil. I can't go to sleep. You know, and then I have a sleeping pill at night time. Where's the logic in taking stimulants all day so you're so buzzed that you need a sleeping pill at night time? Or some booze to wind down? That makes no sense at all, but people do that. You know, intellectual people, academic people like doctors, lawyers, barristers do that every day. They wake up with stims, they go to bed with tranquilizers. Just take out the stims, you won't need a tranquilizer because you'll be tired at the end of the day, you can go to sleep. And then you get enough sleep that next day you don't need a stimulant, a high dose stimulant even, to function. If you're going to use stims, only use a quarter dose. If you need more than a quarter dose, if a quarter dose doesn't work for you, don't take them. You need more sleep, water, and sugar. Simple as that. And this is fact, and you can learn it this way or you can learn it the hard way. I'm all about life quality, emotional life quality, because you can have everything. You can have a fit body, money, hot girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, freedom, no kid lifestyle, but if you emotionally feel shit because your serotonin is so low because you don't eat enough carbohydrate, namely sugar, then you feel really bad because I should feel amazing. Look what I've got in my life. But I feel like crap because my serotonin is so low because I'm not getting enough sugar. And my cortisol's too high because I'm not getting enough sugar. Sugar intake lowers cortisol. Yeah? Ever had go get some sugar water when you're stressed, or some sweet fruit, put sugar on top and eat that when you're feeling stressed, and that just winds you down. Just like, oh, Oh, I feel so relaxed. Right? Just do that. That's why people comfort food with ice cream and chocolate, because the sugar makes them feel relaxed. And they're like, oh, I've numbed my emotions. Yes, you're not meant to feel that stressed. Stress is good to feel, a bit of awareness, but when you're out of control, then you need to lower your cortisol with some sugar, okay? Have some sugar, have a nap, go for a walk outside, do some push-ups, whatever. Take off your shoes, walk on the grass, but have that sugar in you. So when you come back to reality, you're ready to roll. You've got that glycogen to keep burning the fat. Otherwise, you just suffer, your eyes go dark, you get these big bags under your eyes, you've got someone's punched in the snout, and you lose your libido, you lose your drive, you lose everything, and you lose your life quality when you deserve a better life quality. But a lot of people don't have that self-love to want to do that, and that's sad. Anyways, always, every day, eat as much sugar as you want. Restrict your fat. If you're craving fat, if you've got strong cravings for fatty food, fried food like chips, burgers, then you just need to up your sugar, all right? Have some cereal, as much cereal as you want, low-fat cereal. Put sugar sprinkle on top, maybe just cinnamon if you like that. Add it with water or some like pea protein powder with water for fat-free milk there. And you're good to go. And all of a sudden you're like, I could probably eat some fries, but I've lost the craving for them. So there you go, gang. That's all you have to do. Up the carbs, listen to me, keep your fat low. Everyone else is sincere but sincerely wrong if they've got an opposite message, or they really just generally don't care about you, and they just want to go what's being pushed out there, the social narrative, like road disc brakes. They don't care about the extra maintenance or dramas. They just want to make cash and go with the narratives. And hey, that's, we're adults now. We've got to learn what's the truth and go with that. Above all, for me, I thrive on the truth. I want the absolute brutal truth. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Don't just protect my feelings. I don't care about my feelings. I want the absolute truth. Absolute truth is what I crave. Maybe it's because I'm on my testosterone. I just crave the absolute truth of everything for me. Now, I understand other people don't like truth, so I have to protect their feelings. I get that. But with me, man, brutal truth. I crave that. I crave that like sugar. I crave it like water. I crave it like sleep, because the brutal truth gives me life direction, and I can minimize wasted time. Because money, you lose money, whatever, you can make money back, but you lose time, you never get time back. 1 year lost, 1 month lost, 1 hour lost, 10 years lost, you don't get it back. One life, one shot, no dress rehearsals. Thanks, Henry Rollins. Carb up, eat as much as you want. And you will find over time, you do need less for your current lifestyle. But as you increase doing something new, your body go, we need more sugar. And you give it every day, every meal, every hour, whatever it craves in terms of sugar, you give it to it. And you keep the fat as low as possible, man. Unless you're really lean, then please eat more fat. If you're really lean, if you're too lean, eat more fat. If I say you're too lean, please eat more fat, drop the cardio and eat more fat. I don't recommend a body mass index under 19 for most people, under 18 for most people, okay? Some people even 19.5 is their lowest I should go, all right? But again, it's not how you get there. Sorry, it's not where you get, it's how you get there. So if you're getting a super low BMI from my protocol and you're still feeling great and your bloods are good, that's okay. But if you're at 20 BMI and you feel like crap because you starved yourself for carbs or whatever and abuse stims, then that's not good, man. And you're going to feel like shit. Don't you want to feel good? I'm very hedonistic. For me, life's about feeling good, doing good, being good. I like feeling good. I like feeling amazing and having control of my daily reality. Having that participation, the greatest participation in my daily reality, that's what I love to do. I love waking up every day and going, what do I want to do today? How do I want to feel right now? And having control of that versus going, I feel like shit, I don't know why. I know why. Because you didn't get enough sleep, water, sugar. Straight up.